Becoming kindness. August 12, 2014. We know it can be difficult to love those around you, even if you don't know them very well, such as your neighbors. But with every time you approach someone with love that is pure and authentic, what you then are giving is genuine kindness. Kindness is not meant to always be extravagant. Simple, humble kindness towards all people and life that is thriving all around you will bring forth instant rewards that will be long-lasting. When you act kind towards another, regardless if you know this person or not, your acts of kindness will bring about a certain kind of satisfaction that is reflected onto the world as a beautiful ray of light from God. Kindness is a natural effect from a dear soul that loves with all their heart. It is something that flows and moves with little effort once you learn to remove what has been hindering you from loving all people and life unconditionally. When there is pure love in action, there will be pure kindness. What can block your ability to act in kind towards life and people is your common self-centeredness. By continuing to measure and to compete with everything according to your own needs, wants, and aversions, and while you still consider some people as mere objects like furniture, there will be no room for kindness. You might find it silly to be kind to others, especially to people you don't know, especially if there is no visible reward or egocentric incentive. Maybe the reason why you can't love your neighbor as you love your family has more to do with the self-centered notion you have not come to terms with. It is always possible to love all people and see the God in them once you learn to recognize that He is also inside of you. There may not be a payday or a monetary reward when you're demonstrating pure loving kindness towards another, but there is a profit, dear ones. The profit is at that moment you have removed yourself from the hold of your ego, even if the moment is temporary. If only you could see that every act of kindness that is pure and genuine that you partake in, does not only benefit the person or part of life, or creature you are being kind to, it also benefits you as well. One of the most powerful healing and transformational tools comes from solid-heartedness that stems from being able to see and recognize when you are acting indifferent, displaying unkind behavior in life situations, through your actions and how you approach life. By observing yourself, there is much to learn and to improve upon, and all can be improved when you apply love to all areas of your life. By applying love to all areas of your life, including yourself, you are able to see other people as yourself. In some way, there is a part of you in them, and that part that you recognize is what will draw you to love them. You see something in them that is just like you, and that similarity has an awful lot to do with God's presence residing inside of you both. What we often see is many people reacting and responding to a near pre-programmed fashion. So many people, dear souls, are going about their business, purposely choosing to not notice anything going on around them, including any opportunity to express genuine kindness, love, and compassion to another. Opportunities to express and demonstrate kindness do not come with fancy posters or signs that make it easy for you to recognize when kindness is needed. More often than not, the reason why you may be unable to recognize when to be kind or if someone is in need of kindness and compassion is due to your own habits, possibly conditioning in the way you think or see the world, and both can dampen your perception. If you have been conditioned to view the world and its people a certain way, then you can unlearn these conditions, these habits, by being fully aware in the now moment. It is true presence, being in the now moment, that your true, natural kindness reveals to you how to express compassion to life and to people. Of course, when you finally break through all your habits, conditioned ways, and let go of certain attitudes, and your awareness makes it known that there are opportunities for kindness, you may have some questions. These questions are essential. You may question, what is the importance of kindness? You might decide to take it upon yourself to figure out when it is best to give or show kindness regardless of the situation. We know you may have had experiences where you thought you were being kind towards another, when suddenly you said something out of context, said the wrong thing, and made matters worse. To act in kind towards life and people, you need to embrace the wisdom that is deep inside your heart and let this profound wisdom guide your actions and words. Even though your intention was good, Good intentions alone often lead to misguided actions and words not meant to be expressed. You cannot act on good intentions alone as a result. In order to act appropriately and well, it is vital to bring in all your personal powers in order to go through any act of kindness. You will need your intelligence and experience. In addition, you'll require insight into the person and of the situation. You'll also need your kind and compassionate attitude, as well as the meekness of knowing your own limitations while working and developing your inner eye for the good and honest truth. If tackling big situations for the purpose to show how kind you can be is frightening, or you lack confidence, we encourage you to practice kindness and compassion in simple situations that don't require deep-rooted wisdom. By expressing courtesy towards another is not only showing good manners, it is an expression of kindness. Your courteous action could be as simple as holding the elevator door for someone, giving someone your seat on the bus, or even by letting someone who is just rude go instead of your normal way of dealing with rude and greedy people. Demonstrating kindness is beautiful, and each act that you do is God also working through you and with you during those moments. If you are being courteous to your fellow person, regardless if they are strangers, you are still displaying kindness. Every time you display kindness, you are also transforming your own divine heart. Whenever you act in kind, your ego takes a back seat. Some people are still only demonstrating kindness for attention, for people to look at them and of their actions. The best example and kind of kindness that you can demonstrate is when you are able to serve another dear soul without the need or want for attention, without needing to perform an act so someone can notice you. To be truly kind towards life and people is to not seek any form of gratitude, recognition, or payment in return. Kindness is best when it's unconditional, just like love is best when given unconditionally. The practice of kindness, regardless if it's towards friend or stranger, will help to motivate and inspire a firmer hold on your spiritual path. The more your heart is purified by your acts of kindness, the more motivated you'll become. Therefore, remember to open your heart and be loving and kind with your actions towards life and people, as your actions of pure loving kindness is also an expression of God working through you. Eventually, dear ones, with enough practice in the ways of kindness, kindness will become your nature. We know your fast-paced world makes it hard sometimes to remember to be kind when you, yourself, is being hit with ill-used words, criticism, anger, possibly hatred, or any other emotionally triggered impulse. Knowing how it feels to be treated this way ought to be your motivation to countering negative behavior with kindness and love. Yes, we understand how difficult this can be, but rising above with love, displaying kindness, is far better than reacting mean and unkind in return. Sometimes your only act of kindness is to walk away or be silent. Let the wisdom of your heart guide you and trust what is there, for it has guided you before. When you are able to see into any situation objectively and not to identify personally with the thoughts and behaviors of what is going on, then you are less likely to react. It is then you are able to bring change to yourself and to the situation. Instead of always reacting to unkind situations and actions of others with equally nastiness, replace those reactions with love and kindness. Love will always show you the way to display goodwill towards others. You simply have to allow yourself to see and follow what you are seeing that is pure and good. Whenever you are able to recognize the heartlessness of a situation, you can at that moment evoke a feeling of friendship, connectedness, and warmth towards that person, or even one of God's creatures, with kindness and compassion which are both derived from love. Your love and kindness that is pure, genuine, and unconditional will always provide you with a deeper connection, and it is more powerful and more meaningful than any self-centered notion you may have held before. Your innate ability to love, to be kind and compassionate is a natural part of you. You have buried this part of yourself away, but isn't it time for this divine aspect of yourself to come forth? The world needs more kind-hearted, loving people, just like you. Start by being kind to yourself and watch the love and kindness reveal a whole new world to you, a world that needs you, and of the goodness you are able to offer and what can flourish from your efforts. And so it is. I'm Ascended Master, El Morya, through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com.